Запись пошла? Нет? Пошла. Всем привет! Вы смотрите канал 24 часа и с вами VNFJB. Сегодня вместе с вами мы продолжаем проходить игру SpellForce 3. Итак, мы прибыли в Муландир, и я научился камеру вращать. Охренеть не встать. Спустя сколько частей? 1 000 000. Итак, уровень у нас опять эти чурки получили. Сорян, кого если обидел словом чурки. Не в смысле чурки, ну тупицы. Что он там хочет нарисовать? Отличная идея.
Well, how about we go back to Everlight to get some charcoal first? It's not as if we're in a hurry.
You're mean.
All right. I guess you have a point. The only problem is, deciphering the shape or tongue isn't an easy task. We can't just walk in here and expect to find the answers we're looking for.
Then what do you suggest?
I assume the Nexus would be the best place to start. The heart of the city.
The Nexus?
Long story. In short, it's every Shaper city's core. It's where they drew the energy for their constructions from, where they created their devices, and where they stored their knowledge.
Alright then, let's go.
Опять уровень получили. Хрень. Для одного из союзников. Не суммируется со служением. Что такое служение? Воскрешение. Где служение? Белая магия не суммируется со служением. Девятый уровень. Ок. Принести. Так, найдите Nexus.
Yes? That's the way.
Got it. Now would you look at
Что-то
that?
божьих камней что-то. А ты еще кто такой?
Do you see that?
Can you hear us?
I'm sorry, but we don't understand.
Quaslan. Zaladar?
Punara Yuganza, Zawayetu Kwanlar, Zanju, Nomyan Kesnai, Zanladar?
Fascinating.
You speak their tongue?
A bit. I've never used it in an actual conversation, though. I still can't believe this is happening. We're talking to a living Shaper.
So, what did he say?
I don't think he was talking to us. He's not even entirely aware of our presence. I think he...
Interesting.
Well, he doesn't seem a threat. I suggest we keep on exploring first and maybe come back to him later. There's not much we can do for him now.
Feels strange to do that, but I guess you're right. We need to find that Nexus first. Lead the way, Tahar.
Something you need?
Чё, куда дороги ведут?
Let's see.
That way?
Interesting.
I'll keep you shielded.
Yes?
Will do.
Sure. You got it. You'll have to wait.
What do we need?
Just give the
Now,
word.
would you look at that?
Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Whatever's necessary.
Don't move!
Блять, голем и шарахаться везде ходить.
Another ghost.
You got it.
Это барьерная стена какая-то.
Ah, yeah. Do you see that overgrown building? That's the Nexus. Nehov's hammer. It looks just like on the stone carvings.
Seems to be protected by some kind of barrier, though. How do we get past?
Excellent question. I doubt we can banish that barrier by the ghost. He might know something.
Worth a try, I suppose. Let's head back.
Мы еще не
So,
закончили.
Iskrim, how long have you been doing this?
Doing what?
Digging up bones, dusting off trinkets? I honestly always thought archaeology was just a hobby for the nobles with too much money.
Well, it is, in a way. And I'd have to lie to you if I told you my life's been particularly easy. Especially during the Mage Wars.
Yeah, I guess. Did you ever think of going elsewhere? Kalea, maybe? Finn and Mir? Why did you even leave Windwall?
That's a long story. And regarding your first question, yeah, I have thought about that.
Baron. Interesting. So Mullindir's watering system didn't extend all the way up to here.
Or parts of it broke over the centuries. That it's remained functional until now is already a phenomenon as it is.
Это что за...
We should get moving.
Go! Don't let down your guard. Tiara's breath. What was that thing?
No idea. But it fit the description of that great evil the God King was talking about, didn't it?
You're right. Huh. If this creature came to visit the goblins every once in a while, I can understand why they were scared. Let's see.
That's a long story. And regarding your first question, yeah, I have thought about that. Koloya especially. Marvelous place for scholars.
Understood.
That's a long story. And regarding your first question, yeah, I have thought about that. Koloya especially. Marvelous place for scholars. But then Rondar Lacane came along and offered me this opportunity.
Makes sense.
Ти-ти-ти-ти-ти-та, ничего нету, что насобирали. Двуручные. У меня такой же, да? Двуручные силушки тебе нужны.
Sure.
Alright, why not?
Идиоты. Ну куда вы?
Will do.
Чё за уроды? Как это работает? Я же это активировал, этот вроде. И этот... Ну ладно, этот не активировал, допустим.
You'll have to wait! That way?
Got it. There, another ghost.
This one doesn't seem to speak at all.
Из-за призраков мы не можем их захватить.
Sounds like a plan.
Пока призраки тут шарахаются эти.
Undead. Lots of them. How did they get here?
They could be shapers, couldn't they?
Or Hibernians. Only because nobody in our era discovered Mullendeer doesn't mean they didn't. Remember that mage in the caves?
You'll regret this.
И чё, она тут вошкалась, эта нежить?
Fine. Sure.
Подрубай свою шарманку.
Now would you look at that?
Niehalf's hammer. Isn't this incredible? The buildings are almost still intact.
Hard to believe nobody ever found this place before. Right in the middle of Iskander. Understood.
Danger up ahead!
Чё, куда-то идем, чё происходит?
Sure. You got it.
Идем с призраком перетирать. Артефакт, одна из деталей. Ок.
Yes, let's see.
Punara Yuganza. Zawa Yetu Kwanlar.
Well then, Iskrim, can you ask him about the barrier?
Yes. Vorzan Devlar. Zawa Yetu Zvan Yaras?
What?
Van Drax. Verzan Devlar.
Punara Yuganza. Zawa Yetu Kanlar. Zanzvu Namyan Kesnai. Devlar.
Oh, I see.
So?
It's complicated, but I think I understand now. He's part of a defense mechanism, so to speak. His soul is bound to the city in order to protect it. I think he wants to be freed.
And if we free him?
Well, the problem is he's not alone. There are still 3 more of his kind here in Mullendeer, and unless we free them all...
Then we need to find them all.
Well, that's the thing. I might have misunderstood, but I think we need... Blazes, this is so ironic. Here we are, the first sentient beings to walk the...
Well, if we want to enter the Nexus, I doubt we have a choice. Also, they don't exactly seem too happy here. I know.
It's what they want.
I'm sorry.
Zalam Kar!
Yes?
Blast. A shard. Wait. Tahar, that rune Lacane gave you, could you show it to me?
Sure.
Fascinating. They look alike.
How is that possible?
Good question. I suggest we take a closer look at it later in the Nexus. Now come. I'd like to get this pointless butchering over with as soon as possible.
Я еще сундук здесь пропустил.
Here goes nothing. That way?
Now would you look at that?
What the?
2 more left.
See if they also have a shard in them.
Че надо?
All right.
This way, right?
Let's see. Two more left.
See if they also have a shard on them.
Here we go. So, what's the plan?
Ну давайте. Снова что ли возрождается? А этот что не возродился?
Read my mind.
All right.
You'll regret this. 2 more left.
See if they also have a shard on them.
Now would you look at that? Did you hear that?
Yes. Something shifted.
We should take a look at that barrier. Understood.
Fair enough. Let's do this. Here we go.
Danger up ahead!
Let's see.
Так, что мы там насобирали?
Would you look at that? It worked.
I was half expecting the city to blow up in our faces.
Now, wait. Do you hear that?
Niehaus hammer. Huh?
Now would you look at that?
Iskrim? There's something I've been wondering about since we met. You are safe from the blood burn because you have a spark of magic in you. What about the rest of the dwarves? I've heard the orcs have been struck by it too.
To be honest, I don't know. I haven't been in Windwall for over a decade now.
How come?
Let's not go there. Not now.
Концентрации.
Sure, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
О, вот это хорошо. Щит-то надо взять. Вот этот будет тебе.
Nexus or not, there's definitely an impressive energy radiating from behind that door. Kind of unsettling, to be honest. So, Tahar, do you want to go in?
Yes.
Да.
Just stay wary. We have no...
И будем на этом данную часть заканчивать.
The stone doors fall shut behind you as you step through the overgrown arch, and you are met by an almost eerie silence. Yet you immediately feel a presence, a power long forgotten, waiting for someone or something to wake it from its slumber. The Nexus must be nearby.
Incredible. So, this is the Nexus?
The upper levels. We'll need to go further down to find the heart. Come.
Да не пойдем мы никуда глубже, все. На этом мы данную часть и закончим. Увидимся с вами уже совсем скоро. В следующей части. Удачи вам, спасибо, что смотрели, и пока-пока.